What is up, everybody? We are live on True Heel Heat for Rated Raw Superstars, number 77, a watch along of Monday Night Raw for December 12th, 2022. Raw is in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it's starting off with Bayley versus Alexa Bliss for the number one contendership to Bianca Belair. And Damage Control just got taken out by Becky Lynch again. Becky owns him. So it'll be one-on-one. I'm Romeo. Thumbs up this video, share this video, comment, be a part of the live chat as we go. Vote on the poll. Who you got winning this? If you want to support the channel further, send a super chat. They help support the channel. Appreciate y'all as always for joining me. And now Bianca's coming up. What's up, Luther, Dolores, Nick, James? I'm doing good. Hope you're all doing good as well. I think Alexa Bliss wins this. Bianca looks great. Also football tonight, Monday Night Football. Cardinals versus Patriots. Ugh. Go Cardinals. Also tonight, Lashley Rollins U.S. Championship on a number one contenders match as well. For that, for Austin Theory. Oh, thanks, Luther. What's up, Santo? Wrestling and comics awesomeness. Frantic world. Shout out to everybody. And everybody say what's up to Caden.
Where's everybody else?
I don't know.
People. Where's Raw at? Let me find this show.
Jacked.
Who's jacked?
Bianca, look at those shoulders.
I haven't. What happened with Riddle? I've been off Twitter for like 3 hours.
Cassidy Haynes reported that Remember that time his match with who was it? Rollins got postponed from what was it? SummerSlam
Yeah.
to Clash of the Castle was because Riddle was suspended for drug violation,
Not surprising.
and that he must go to rehab or something like that. That's why he got written off by Solo Sikoa.
Ooh. It's to be referenced tonight in the Alliance segment that was written off TV. Exclusive reason why Matt Riddle was written off TV. Let's see.
So you hope Riddle fulfills those requirements being asked of him, and he's all right after that. And can make a return. Whatever it is he's got going on.
Let me talk to my sources, because Matt Riddle is one of the only wrestlers I have sources about.
No, it's not weed related because WWE doesn't test for that.
They don't test for weed anymore. Yeah. They said that, and especially with the new regime, Hunter wouldn't do that. And it's very obvious that Matt Riddle smokes weed. Like, we've all known that. I think he said too much Caden on the channel.
Hey, if the other people don't show up to work, you're going to see a lot more Caden on this channel.
Yep.
I'm not watching Raw alone. Caden's suffering with me.
I feel like I'm more true heel heat now than I am O5 full overbooks. I'm on here way more.
Maybe roids?
I'm not going to speculate about it until I get confirmation on anything.
That wouldn't be fair.
I am trying to. I am reaching out and seeing what I can find out about this.
Damn Sonic song is stuck in my head. These damn commercials.
I've been trying to change my Twitter handle for about a month now, and I can't.
Elon
Although maybe
said, no.
I might be able to do that now. Let me see, because I know they put the new updates out today, so they might let me change my name now. Let me try.
What's up, CM?
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so you're allowed to do it now. They just hide your blue check mark for a bit. See, I just changed mine. I dropped
Hide it?
overmarks. They hide your blue check mark, which I'm like, all right, fine, I don't care.
For how long?
It just says for a little bit until we can verify, because they're verifying people who are verified, like they're making sure you're not a spam account. I might not be very helpful for the next few minutes while I do some stuff about this.
Do what you gotta do. 64% of you are saying Alexa Bliss is going to win this. I don't think I've seen Bayley do that before. Street Profits and Akira Tozawa versus Judgment Day later tonight. And a filler 6-man tag. DJ Eric, before the holidays come, we will do a watch along with our patrons. I don't know what show yet, but stay tuned. Patreon.com/TrueHeelHeat. What is it, $3 a month? It'll probably be a Raw.
Okay, yeah. So I pretty much have it confirmed to me.
Anything you want to share with the class?
No. I will not share what I was told. But yeah. And yeah, there's a few other people corroborating it, but that is the first time I've ever gotten a story corroborated. I'm also sitting on another story, but gotta get that one confirmed. And Sid's gonna yell at me for talking about that.
Who's going to yell at you?
Sid's gonna tell me not to talk about it whenever I can't say anything.
Just shut up.
Yeah, I need to. I just like talking.
Ref. Thank you.
Romeo, what was your final rating for Final Battle?
Like a 4 point something.
God damn, I give it a 9.5. I do need to go back and rewatch it though. That's my goal this week, is I want to try to go back and rewatch it. I did finally rewatch. I rewatched the first FTR Briscoes, which I haven't watched on streaming because I was there. I refused to watch it for a long time, and then last night I was bored and I put it on. And yeah, definitely my match of the year. Although I haven't seen Okada Ospreay 2 yet from G1.
Oh?
I'll probably be like 30 seconds behind you because I'm streaming.
What are you seeing right now?
Bayley pulling off the turnbuckle.
Yep.
I know you do, and I appreciate the advice. I love being able to talk to you and get advice from you. I have an extreme amount of respect for you. I'm just fucking dumb. Considering I'm still not even 20. So. What day does my birthday fall on this year? Let's see. I got a month. A Saturday.
When is it?
January 7th.
Oh, it's my cousin's birthday. Well, actually, that's my stepmom's birthday.
We can celebrate the 2-year anniversary of... Oh, did Alexa win?
Yes.
Okay, I missed the finish. I just saw people cheering.
Twisted Bliss, if that's what they still call it.
Good for her. I mean, we needed this so badly. I did not want Bayley winning again. But Bayley taking another freaking loss is like, I don't know what the hell Hunters do. I mean, it's fine. She's taking the loss to Alexa, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. But
she was kind of distracted by her business with Bianca.
Okay, I didn't know it. Yeah, I kind of missed. I was texting people.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I haven't seen it yet. Whatever you're saying, about.
Oh. That was funny.
Oh.
If Alexa going all heel and full embracing Fireflies means that we can get rid of that stupid theme song, I'm all for it. Sign me up.
That felt like, because it went off and then it took over her. So I wonder if it's like a mind control thing. Like, not like, I don't think, maybe like not a supernatural mind control, but more of like a hypnotic.
She's got that PTSD that triggered her.
Yeah, like when it goes off, it's a hypnosis thing. I want to punch KP. Very punchable face.
Who?
KP.
Porzingis?
No, Kevin Patrick.
Oh.
Porzingis now. He's cool. I don't mind him.
He's a snake.
Aren't you a Knicks fan?
I am.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you think he's a snake.
Snake slithering in the grass.
WWE teasing us harder than a stripper would at a birthday party. God damn. You see, Kylie Ray was working dark matches?
Brianna Ray, the main event tapings.
Oh, was it Brianna Ray?
That's her new name. Are you confused?
What?
You look confused there.
Oh, I had just seen like the Fightful Select report. I have been very much like off my phone. Well, I've been on my phone. I just haven't been paying attention to anything. I've been watching a lot of Pat McAfee for the last 2.5 hours. Like just going through Pat McAfee clips. Anything interesting in this promo? I don't have audio on.
I'm listening.
Michin is listed internally as Michin. Which is fine if that's what she wants her name to be, because she doesn't want to lose the copyright to it. That's perfectly fine. I have no issue with that. Like, that's why, like, when people still complain about Gunter and Walter, it's like, he chose that. He chose to go to Gunter. He's said that multiple times. He likes the name. He made the decision.
AJ was making fun of Gable and Otis getting sprayed with milk on SmackDown, and Gable didn't like it, and it's going to lead to a match tonight between Chad Gable and AJ Styles.
Maybe AJ shouldn't be a racist. My dog is going insane right now. She's just like rubbing her body all over the couch or all over the chair. It's really funny. What the dog doing? I don't know what the dog doing. She's having a good old job. No, okay, going back at it.
%32% of you were wrong. Bayley lost.
Oh yeah, I had Alexa winning.
Better luck next time.
Is it happening next week? Did they say?
They didn't say.
Okay. I think they're gonna do. Well, I mean, I was gonna say I think they're gonna do a mini day one, but they can't even. Well, they're doing a mini day one on that SmackDown because they're gonna have Cena on the 30th, which I think I'll be at that show. I don't know yet. I wasn't gonna go back to Florida until like January 2nd or 3rd, but now that they announced Cena on the 30th, I'm like, all right, maybe I'll go back a few days early. Oh wait, what happened with Ryback?
I don't think they can wait to do this at Rumble. We'll probably do it before then.
It will happen before then. I think the original plan was to do Bianca Charlotte at Mania and to do Ronda and Becky. My little theory is I think that they're doing Bianca Rhea at Rumble still, but instead of having Bianca retain to do Bianca Charlotte, I think they're going to have Rhea win. And then they'll do Rhea and Becky at Mania, and they'll do something else with Ronda. You could do I think you could, because I think you can do Bianca Charlotte still without a title. I don't know what you do with Ronda, but I don't think you do Becky at this point. I think that ship has sailed. Am I still blocked by Ryback? I am still blocked by him.
Let me see if Chris Jericho blocked me. Didn't respond to me. I know he's a coward.
I mean, we all knew this.
Nope. Jericho still respects me.
I'm trying to find what happened with Ryback. The virtual signing. Why would anybody do that? Who would pay to get a signing by Ryback? I would pay for a Glenn Jacobs meet and greet to tell him he's a fascist.
Well, Jericho didn't respond to my comment on Twitter because he knows it made too much sense. He got no comeback for it. Blocking me would have just been an admission of failure. So.
Kyler Murray carted off the field.
No way.
Non-contact leg injury.
Ooh. I'm seeing the play. I looked fishy. Oh, he was crying? That's not good.
Achilles, maybe? That's what this looks like, a similar injury that happened to when Edelman had that year-long the season-ending injury during preseason.
Well, I saw this happen to Zach Wilson in the preseason. He was out for like 6 weeks, whatever, 4 or 5 weeks. Same exact play, non-contact.
Someone said DeAndre Hopkins. A lot of people apparently are saying DeAndre Hopkins looks very happy on the sideline. I remember when the Bray Alexa stuff started, and a lot of people, I don't want to call the person out who said this, but he was like, oh, I think it's just a little cameo, giving something to the fans. And I was like, oh no, they're doing something here. Like, why would you tease the fans with this? and they're definitely doing something with it now.
Wait, what are you talking about?
With Alexa, when they first did the Wyatt
Gotcha.
logo behind Alexa, some people were saying they just thought it was like a little cameo,
Yeah.
a little Easter egg. I'm like, no, that was a thing.
No, that was on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Just like all the stuff in the background during LA Night segments.
We're coming for you. Is this the "We're Coming for You" theme for the OC, or is it the AJ theme?
I had it muted.
I have it muted right now. That's why I'm like, let me check.
As soon as I unmuted it, all I heard was "Shush, shush, please."
Yeah, it's the OC theme, which makes sense because the AJ theme I think is CFOs, so they don't want to use it if they don't have to. And the Judgment Day theme is one of the first done by Def Rebel.
He really loves Otis. I'm a big old smooch. Let me just go ahead and write this in as match of the night.
This should be a humper. Gable playing that ground game there, which AJ's not the best at. Chris Leclerc, you thought Bayley was going to beat Bianca after losing to her like 8 times? Really? I do not want to see Bayley against Bianca again.
Well, you should know some backstory. Chris Leclerc is probably the biggest Bayley fan in our chat.
Oh, okay. Makes sense then.
No, actually, not even probably. Guaranteed. Rhea Ripley versus Asuka later.
Whoo, boy. That's going to be a humper. I have let me pull up the plans. I have the list. Do you want the rundown of tonight?
Nah, but you could look at it and tell me your opinion of it without spoiling it.
Pretty good. Match wise.
Okay.
Like there's not a lot of matches on the show. I think it's like maybe 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 matches. So they're gonna give everything a lot of time. And what they have booked, I think everything's pretty decent. Either pretty decent or like really fucking good. There's only one thing that's like not super interesting to me, but even then, like it'll probably
The
end up being
6-man
pretty
tag
good.
that they announced earlier.
Yeah, the 6-man tag is the only thing that I'm like, all right, I don't need this, but it'll probably still end up being good in ring.
But we got
Everybody
Rollins,
in the
Lashley,
ring.
we got Gable, AJ, and we got Rhea, Asuka. I mean,
And then they also
Cool.
announced Candice and Io.
Candice Io.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everything on the rundown they've already announced.
Okay.
There's nothing unannounced on the rundown. There's like there's a segment. Oh no, sorry, there is one match that's not announced yet. that I just saw. Kylie Ray, Idris Enofe, and Malik Blade are in town working main event. Mustafa and Cedric are booked as a tag team on main event. Dana Brooke is also set for this taping. So I assume Dana Brooke worked Kylie Ray. Bayley won last week. Bayley just won a match. But okay. I wonder what they're going to do with the Bayley and Becky match. That's why I'm surprised Becky didn't interfere to continue that setup.
Wait, say that again?
I'm surprised Becky didn't interfere and cost Bayley the match.
She interfered before the match. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
She took out Damage Control.
Okay.
Before they weren't there the whole time.
That continues Bayley and Becky. They'll do that on a Raw. They won't save that for Rumble. And then you can have them both do a spot in the Rumble to like keep continuing that. But unless they want to build that for Elimination Chamber. Since I don't think you'll do Bianca defending her title at Elimination Chamber. You can do a big non-title match between Becky and Bayley. I'd like that.
I think you could see Bianca defend her title in the Chamber.
I think that's possible. My guess right now, I don't think Bianca is leaving Royal Rumble with the title. I think they're going to do Rhea Becky at Mania.
Well, if whoever wins the Rumble is from Raw, then really Ronda should be in the Chamber. Or like the number one contendership for Ronda.
Yeah, that's what you would do is the number one contendership for Ronda. Like, I don't think they're doing I don't think they're going to do a men's single Rumble. I think they might do a tag for the men to figure out who faces the Usos. But even then, I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think they're going to do a men's Rumble Elimination Chamber. I think they're only going to do a women's. Because what would you do with the men's? You only have one champion. Unless you want to do it for the winner faces Lash or whoever the U.S. champion is, or the winner faces the IC champion. But you realistically, you can't, unless you're going to have Roman wrestle both nights of Mania. Kylie working dark matches does not mean that she's signed, by the way. It's a good indication, but it does not mean you're signed because they'll bring in...
It wasn't a dark match, by the way. It was on main event.
It was a main event match. Yeah, but even then, that still doesn't indicate somebody's signed. Immediately, it's not like a direct indication. I'm not saying that doesn't mean, like, I'm not saying that she isn't. I'm just saying it doesn't mean 100% that she is. Because they'll bring in the local talent sometimes for main event.
Elias versus Solo Sikoa.
Never mind. That was the one thing that was not announced.
Advertised everything.
Yep, they've officially advertised everything that's on the show.
Elias gonna get his ass kicked.
Unless it was not listed on the internal rundown. Bayley's better than Alexa Bliss. Bayley's not better than Bianca Belair.
Told you. Biggest Bayley fan.
You think Charlotte's winning the Rumble?
I wouldn't complain.
I wouldn't either. I know a lot of people will. I don't care.
I don't think anybody wants to see Charlotte Ronda again. I think it's got to be Bianca.
It's got to be Bianca. I think this year is a weird year. Like, as long as anybody except Ronda Rousey wins the Rumble, I'm fairly happy. I don't really care who wins. I think anybody could win the Rumble and it would make sense because they've built the women very well. The Raw women. They built the women on Raw fairly well. Anybody on SmackDown, not so much. But, like, fuck it. If you gave the win to Tegan Nox, I wouldn't be mad.
Ronda and Shayna should just be tag champs.
I think that's 100% what you should do. I also wouldn't mind if you wanted to do Shayna Ronda at Mania. Have Shayna turn on, or have Ronda turn on Shayna, or you can just have them both be heels because both of them.
I want to see that
heels.
match, but I don't think it's a Mania match.
I think it could be a Mania match if you built it correctly.
You got to get Shayna over.
You got to get Shayna over, yes. I mean, you 100% have to book it correctly and tell the right story, but you can tell the story.
She's over with me, but she's not over with the masses.
I agree. Like for me, personally, that's a Mania match to me. That's a match I've wanted to see for years.
Because right now you got them both as heels.
I personally don't care about having a heel match, but I know like WWE and mass audiences don't like that. They don't like face. They don't like heel.
That crowd hates Ronda enough. You don't want them to turn on the match.
I think you could make Ronda the heel and book Shayna as not like a baby face, but as a anti-hero, and be fine.
Damn.
That's what my guess was for a while. I don't know if they want to do Rhea and Bianca at Rumble or if they want to do that at Mania, because I know that they want to do the Charlotte match. That was a good match. I wish it got like another 5 minutes, but
yeah,
it could have gotten way more time. Michin is such a good addition to that group. She's perfect.
She's fitting the look.
It would have been cool if Impact had sent her to do something with Bullet Club before she went to before her contract expired, because she could have done something with Ace Austin and Chris Bay and had her join Bullet Club there, and then it would have been awesome. And then she like comes over and joins. That would have been really cool. But I mean, I don't expect Impact to do cool things anymore. Like Chris Leclerc, shut up. Bayley's been on the main roster for 6 years. How long has Bianca been on the main roster? 2. That was interesting. I wonder what they're going to do with them. I think Indy might be called up after deadline. They definitely want to do Rhea Bianca at a big show. It means more for the Triple H regime to do it at Mania, especially with Rhea winning the Rumble. I agree. I think that the original plan might have been to do it at Rumble, and then Rhea's extremely over. If I'm booking, which I'm obviously not, I would just have Rhea. I would do the match at Rumble and have Rhea win and do Rhea Becky at Mania, because I think that's the big match you can do right now. I just don't see it I just don't see Becky and Ronda as the big match as it once was. I just don't have I'm not intrigued by that anymore, like whatsoever. I don't care. I just don't know what else you do with Ronda then.
The fans will get into it.
I think they can get to it. I'm just saying, for me, I'm not intrigued by it. I know why you would do it though. I understand the money reasons, and I think it'll sell well, but I'm also not sure how much, like, if people are really that interested in Ronda right now. I'm interested to see how her quarters are doing in the ratings.
All those Becky fans, those Becky stans, they wanted that one-on-one with Ronda.
Yeah, and I think for Becky's story itself, I think it is important to get her the win over Ronda. But you could also do that at
A
Rumble.
legit
instead.
win, not a win where Ronda's shoulder was clearly up.
I wouldn't mind them doing Becky Ronda at the Rumble and just getting it over with and getting that belt off Ronda. And then you can do Ronda and Shayna for the tag titles if you want to do a title match for Ronda at Mania. I just don't think she should have that belt. Like I don't think it's a good idea, and I think it's going to hinder the product. What is the color tint on this NXT commercial? Oh my god. Everybody looks super orange. Oh shit. Yeah, they need to do something else with SmackDown's women's division. I would maybe I don't know what I would even do. Maybe send Judgment or have Damage Control go over there instead and bring back Shotzi. So there's somebody a little bit more green. I just feel like SmackDown has all these greener people. Like you have Emma, you have Shotzi, Tegan, Aaliyah was there, Raquel, all these people who aren't veterans in WWE veterans and main roster veterans, while Raw has everybody who's been a champion. I believe right now the only women on the Raw. No, Nikki Cross isn't. I think it's Nikki Cross and Dakota Kai are the two people in the Raw women's division who have not held a singles title. Everybody else.
I mean, that's your answer about fixing the SmackDown women is sending Becky Lynch over there. There you go. You fixed it.
I would just do it now. I don't need the time. I don't need to wait. Just get it over with. I'm sick of this on SmackDown. You can do it and then do Becky and Bayley. Just move that feud over to SmackDown. It doesn't need to be on Raw. You could do that same feud on SmackDown.
Damage Control will be there on this SmackDown.
Yeah, because they have a title match, right?
Yep.
Is it Tegan and Liv?
Yeah, they won one freaking match and they deserve a title shot.
I mean, didn't they beat Shayna?
They beat Ronda and Shayna, yeah.
Yeah, so you beat the
a little fluky, but yeah.
Yeah, but who the hell else is there? I'm interested to see who's the women who are going to start getting called up, because Alba Fire and Indy Hartwell are the immediates, and I think we're probably going to see Mandy and Toxic Attraction called up in January. I think after New Year's Evil, we're going to see them all called up.
Whenever Mandy drops it to Roxanne.
Yeah, I think Royal Rumble. You have them all three in the Rumble, and then that's when they're officially up after that. And I don't know where you put them. I would assume on SmackDown. And you can do Mandy and actually, I wouldn't even do Mandy and Ronda. Holy shit, that'd be a shit show of a match. Oh my god, that'd be a contender for worst of the year. I have no idea where Piper Niven is. I thought she was injured.
Yeah, I thought she's hurt too.
Yeah, who else? Somebody else is injured too. I know Raquel's injured. I think Shotzi's injured right now too. Ciampa's in. That's what I was thinking. Ciampa. I was like, where's? Because Ciampa's been out for a long time. Been out since September. Since right after Johnny showed up was when he was out.
Damn, now Stevenson is hurt. Patriots running back. Brutal.
Let me pull up my fantasy.
Kathy Kelly looks great.
I need 18 points to win, and the only player I have today is DeAndre Hopkins, who currently has 0 points.
No, he caught a pass.
No, he is
They
not.
called it back.
They called it back, so it's not counted.
Brutal.
The Miami defense only gave me 1 point. That's surprising, though, because I don't think the defense played that bad last night.
Right?
Like the Dallas
freaking
defense got 4 points, and they put up 20. They allowed 23 as well, but I guess because they had interception. So thank God they got Tozawa out of this ninja shit.
Usually they put these filler 6-person tag matches in the third hour, but got it pretty early in the first.
Well, this is also going to go into the 6 o'clock or into the 9 o'clock hour.
Insane. What are we doing?
It's a little. They must have something planned for the end of this match. Why else would you have this at the 9 o'clock?
What could it be?
Edge, Beth.
That'd be random.
If you wanted to do Beth versus Rhea at Rumble. Because if you're doing, I think the original, I thought they were going to do Rhea and Beth at Mania. Now I think they might do Rhea and Bianca at Mania. So if you're doing that, then I think you do Rhea and Beth at Rumble, or you do Edge and Beth versus Rhea and Finn, or Rhea and Dom.
Dom's gonna face Ray
Did they already announce that?
for WrestleMania. I would assume so. Yeah.
No, I meant Rumble. I was saying for
no.
Rumble. To do if
No,
they wanted
because
to, if they didn't
they're on
want
separate
Beth,
brands.
if they didn't want Beth wrestling a singles match, you could do a mixed tag because that's what she did last year.
Yes, you definitely do the mixed tag, and you could do it at WrestleMania.
I think they could do it at Rumble. If you want to do
WrestleMania. We'll
if you
find
want
someone else for Bianca.
You're
We can
doing
find
Rhea
someone else.
Bianca at Mania.
We
Then you can't
find
do
somebody
Rhea.
else to face Bianca Belair in Mania. Come on, I know somebody.
They do have a lot of options. This is the first time
I
in
know
a
the best
while
option.
where I feel like Hunter's given them a lot of different options for the women at Mania, and none of them are bad. They could go like 5 different directions, and I wouldn't mind any of them.
Rhea may also be heavily involved in that Dom Ray match.
I hope
She's going to have a lot to do either way. I don't think it's going to be Rhea Bianca.
I genuinely, I think we're going to start having an idea. Well, if they announce Rhea Bianca for the Rumble, then we know that's
Exactly.
we know that's not happening. As soon as we have that, I think if they don't do Rhea Bianca at the Rumble, then they're doing it at Mania. Oh,
you
shit!
could do Rhea Bianca there.
Champion. Yeah, I forgot that she
Listen,
won the fucking title.
you could do Rhea Bianca there, and then come back to it much later. Have Charlotte beat Bianca at Mania, and then have Rhea get her revenge beating Charlotte down the road, and then you go back to Rhea Bianca much later when Rhea's champ. You know what I mean?
If Bianca's facing Charlotte at Mania, Bianca's winning because that's the only horsewoman she has not beat.
I don't think she's winning. I think it might be time to switch things up.
Not with Charlotte.
And then you have Rhea beat Charlotte down the line.
God, no.
Rhea gets her revenge.
I don't want that. I do think we need something new with Bianca, though. She's becoming a John Cena. I would very much like to see a Tozawa Finn singles match.
Just might.
Would not mind it whatsoever.
What's up, buddy? What's up, Josh? Nice shirt.
Oh, thanks. So what's been going on Raw?
Good matches. Nothing really like insane though.
Alexa Bliss is the new #1 contender. She beat Bayley. I mean, and then after the match, her and Bianca had almost a friendly confrontation until that Firefly stuff appeared on the screen. Then she went all crazy spooky, almost did Sister Abigail, but snapped out of it.
That sounds fucking
And we also
stupid.
had AJ Styles beat Chad Gable in a nice match. Now we got some filler going on, but the rest of the night seems like it has some decent matchups. We got Oscar Rhea, we got Rollins Lashley for a #1 contendership to the U.S. title.
Candice Io is gonna hump.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
There's no shame in Bianca losing to Miss WrestleMania. Hello, Wendy. I hope you get better with the sling there.
Thank you.
I'm trying to see if anybody said if Kylie Ray is signed.
If Kylie Ray is all entertained. What's the new name again? I already forgot it.
Brianna Ray.
There you go.
Yuck.
She's wearing her gear, her old gear, like her regular gear. So
Definitely was doing her gimmick.
it was very much her gimmick, and even the Titantron is very Kylie Ray.
Which works in WWE because, Bayley's a whole lot different nowadays.
Yeah, that's why that's why they're able to do it. And yeah, Brianna Ray.
I mean, SB3, it's not like Charlotte is barely practically.
Oh, that's her real name. Her real name is Brianna Ray, but instead of R-A-Y, it's R-A-E. That's her real name.
Hey. People have been forced to change their names for like much the same things almost.
Well, I mean, yeah, so she's basically wrestling under her real name because her real name is
Probably
her
will
first
still
name
change
is
it again. Who
Brianna.
knows?
Because it's like because Roxanne Perez, that's very similar to her real name.
SB3, I was going to say that Charlotte is like a niece of Triple H. I mean, you're very undervaluing what their relationship is. Come on.
I never know, it's close to her real name. I thought Roxanne Perez's real name was Roxanne Perez. It's not. It's Carla Gonzalez. Never mind.
Not even close.
Not even close. I thought her real name was like Roxy Perez. They should change. I do think they should change her name on the main roster to Roxy. Like Roxy Perez. Flows off the tongue better than Roxanne.
Roxanne, but then I gotta sing that every time I see her.
You can still sing it for Roxy Perez.
It doesn't hit the same.
I once reached out to Roxy for an interview a year and a half ago. Never got a response. This was before she was even in Ring of Honor. Although it's weird how she went I think in the span of 6 months, she went from signing with Ring of Honor to being in WWE. It was very quick. She caught everybody. Like, I think it was like 7 or 8 months when she did everything.
Well, that was when ROH was ending, wasn't it?
Yeah, she had signed like, I think 3 or 4 months before.
Grand opening, grand closing.
Safet, we do not know if she is officially going to New Japan. We just know that she's going to Wrestle Kingdom. That doesn't mean she's going to New Japan. Considering New Japan has 1 women's belt and will probably have only 2 or 3 women ever actually working on that show, like consistently, it's going to very likely, like, if she's going and she's going to sign in Japan, she'll be signing with Stardom, but they also cannot afford her, which is why I think she's signing with AEW.
I don't think she's going.
I also wouldn't want her in Bullet Club, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't either. I don't think she fits.
There's no real fit. So I'm like,
Her style does not fit Bullet Club
They already
whatsoever.
got. Isn't Mia Yim considered Bullet Club?
Mia Yim is Bullet Club.
I already got her.
Jay White acknowledged, but Mia Yim fits Bullet Club. Sasha does not. I
Sasha
think
does not fit Bullet Club one bit.
who does not fit Bullet Club? Mia or
Sasha.
Sasha does not whatsoever. I know Jay White wants her, but Jay White said that to get
Why
attention.
would you not? Yeah.
We know why Jay White said that. Come on, we all know why Jay White said that. Roxy did wrestle in AEW. I don't know if she did. I don't think she was ever on TV. I think she was on Dark or Dark Elevation. But I'm pretty sure she did wrestle a match. I think my current guess on Sasha is I think she's signing with AEW come January 1st, and her appearance with New Japan or Stardom will be brokered through AEW because Bushiroad cannot afford her.
I disagree, Caden, because if Tony Khan signed Sasha Banks, he'd want her to debut for him first, not New Japan first. You know what I mean?
I understand where you're coming from, but I think it was also one of those things where Sasha said, "Look, I'll sign with you, but I'm going to go to Wrestle Kingdom. If you want me to sign here, I will be at Wrestle Kingdom, so deal with it." Which she has the control to do that. She can say that, and Tony would have to say yes because Tony needs Sasha more than Sasha needs him. So, and yeah. SP3, yeah. The report about Meltzer saying that she's signed on for more dates than just Wrestle Kingdom. She's booked for more dates. I don't think she's signing with New Japan. I think she's signing with AEW, and they're going to broker it through them. Like Meltzer also said, they cannot afford her. He said that. He made that very clear. He said New Japan cannot afford Sasha Banks. Considering she was charging $30K just for signings. How much would she be charging for a wrestling appearance to actually work a match? And that WWE wouldn't even agree to her contract terms. Like, the only person who can pay that besides Triple H is Tony Khan. And that's where all the CM Punk money is going to go. Annika, I know what you're saying about Barmageddon. So Annika said there's too many showings of Sasha Banks on Barmageddon to make me think that she's totally done with WWE right now. I think that's why there's no announcement, because she had the Barmageddon stuff. And I feel like it needs to be made very clear that Barmageddon is not affiliated with WWE in any way. It's just on the same network as WWE, which is why it's promoted on the same time as WWE. It's the same network. They have to promote it. Just like John Cena's Wipeout was promoted on Dynamite. Doesn't mean John Cena has any affiliation, or like when Black Adam was promoted on Dynamite. Doesn't mean The Rock has any affiliation with AEW. It's just you have to promote shit. So I think that's why WWE has not put out a statement about Mercedes yet, is because she has the Barmageddon appearances and they don't want to put out a statement until those are all over. Like they might have been told by USA, like, hey, don't say anything that she's leaving until we're done with this. So, and then the misinformation on the Sammy and Mercedes situation is fucking odd. Although I think SP3 already talked about that on True Heel Heat on Saturday. It's been a pretty decent match.
What is it, Spider-Man gear?
Kind of looks like it.
Hmm.
Safet, what don't you trust?
Oh, crowd is hyped.
Is it actually a hot crowd for once?
They're hot for this match. They're hot for Tozawa.
Happy to hear that. Extremely happy to hear that.
I bet some of the Chicago crowd travels out to these Milwaukee shows.
Yeah, probably. What, it's 2 hours?
They got SmackDown in Chicago Friday.
Man, I want to go to that show if I could. If I could just somehow fly to Chicago. You think they're turning on Sammy?
Yes,
Do you have the Goodfellas scene clipped up?
I do.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
I thought I did.
I thought you did. I swear you played it before. Dominic Mysterio getting the pin. Dominic, actually, I thought he looked pretty good tonight.
Ah, yes. This is going to be Sami Zayn on Friday.
Exactly. Yeah, Tozawa taking the pin. That's the right decision. What are Dexter and Johnny doing?
Buying the merch stand. What a baby face.
That was cute. I liked that. The kid's mouth. Oh my god, that was so adorable. He's like, oh. That was so cute. I liked that. All right, commercial. I have heavy disagree about this because based off of what Sasha's already talked about, where she said that Sammy called her and was it like Sammy called her and apologized, and that she said that she was over it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, I think he's putting too much thought to it, to be honest with you. I think he's putting a little too much thought where...
I think it's one of those things where you think it's a big, and it is obviously what he said was terrible, but it's one of those situations where, yeah, you think it's a bigger deal to the people than it actually is. Like, there's other people in AEW who have much worse histories than Sasha and Sammy, and they still work together just fine.
What if Sami Zayn doesn't want to get a trim? Maybe that's why they beat his ass up.
I mean, he's gonna get the trim, and then they're gonna beat his ass up, and then they just want to have the babyface trim Sami Zayn, the NXT Sami Zayn, El Generico.
That would be talk about throwing a story down the drain.
Josh, they pulled a George Steinbrenner on him.
They've got. I think when
you want to get a haircut, fuck you.
I
He's
think
a George Steinbrenner.
I do think that like doing the turn once he has his hair shaved, I think that's actually a really good idea because it gives everybody back like what babyface Sammy looked like. So it gives you the old nostalgic look, and they can use that old footage of him as the ultimate babyface in NXT, and then you're like, oh, the parallels, and you can go and bring back that old Sami Zayn gear, bring back the old theme at Rumble. I think I think you take him out next week. You take him off TV for a month, bring him back at Rumble with the old theme.
We'll see you at the Rumble.
Have him enter at have him at number 30. Have the Usos and Solo beating ass all in that ring. Have at number 30, it goes 3, 2, 1, and then
He can't be number 30 unless he's winning.
I think he can enter at 30 and not win.
He's going to be 2 over. Whoever wins is going to be overshadowed by him.
But you have a heel take him out, and then that gets heat on the heel. You have Solo Sikoa take him out. Have him take out the Usos, and then have Solo take him out.
Depends who's winning. If like Cody's winning and he's in there in the ring at the same time as Sammy, like you got to eliminate Sammy before Cody gets in. If he's winning,
I don't
if it's
think
The Rock, forget about it. You better get Sami Zayn out of there. The Rock.
I think it'll be fine. It's happened in past Rumbles.
The boos are going to be massive when Sammy is eliminated. They're going to be raining boos. You don't want him to turn on the match.
But I think you have him. I think you have Sammy eliminated before it gets to the final 4. You have Solo eliminate him or have some other heel. I think Solo is the perfect choice, and you can do Solo and Sammy before you do.
I think they're fucked. Yeah.
Like as soon as Sammy is eliminated,
I think they're fucked.
Cody's got to be like the next one out.
I think I think they do need to be a little careful about how they position it. If I'm booking, I think the pop at number 30 is awesome. I also wouldn't mind him winning the Rumble. I don't think Rock. I do not believe Rock should win the Rumble. It's very clear. I do not think The Rock should win the Royal Rumble. I don't think he has to.
I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I would rather have somebody win the Rumble and use their Rumble win to challenge the mid card, like the US or the IC champion, than have The Rock win the Rumble. I don't.
Rock and Roman doesn't need to be for the title because we know The Rock is not going to be.
It should not be for the title.
It's not going to happen. We know.
I believe that The Rock and Roman should not be for the title whatsoever. I've been saying that for years. It does not need to be for the title, and it makes it extremely predictable. If it's not for the title, there's a very good chance that The Rock could go over.
Oh, sorry.
They're coming for him. Coming for you, yes.
That's Facebook looking for Romeo.
I haven't been back on Facebook since I've been banned. That's for sure.
You haven't? I haven't noticed.
Somebody's got a sign that says pause with a question mark.
What?
Just throwing merch to everybody. All right, what's the setup here for the angle? Come on. It's gotta be an angle.
The angle is that Johnny Wrestling is just a really nice guy. What a babyface.
You couldn't have done this during a commercial?
Well, that's pretty stupid.
Oh, Lord. You got the t-shirt cannon. Boom. Oh shit. That's Mike Mizanin, right? Yeah.
He said mysterious. Get it? Mysterious?
Oh shit, what Adam Pearce doing out here?
Just, he's clicking the time until William Regal takes over in another year.
Because of Tony Khan.
Why are we saying that the people in the front row don't deserve anything free? You don't know that. Maybe they spent all of their money on it and now they have no money. Maybe they're broke now. Maybe they got comped. Like maybe they had someone gift them the tickets or they won them.
That's their fault.
Like when I was row 4 for Dynamite last week, like they were some of the cheapest tickets in the building because for some reason they weren't selling those and they needed to get people back there because they didn't want empty seats.
Now the Cardinals running back is hurt.
No. Damn.
I heard Kyler got carted off.
Yep. Knee injury.
Oh, boy. That's not good. Was it from like a running play or what happened exactly?
Yeah, but non-contact.
Oh, that's even worse.
It looked like the way Wilson got hurt in the preseason, Zach Wilson.
Oh shit! So that might be a season under for Kyler then.
Possibly, especially because they're probably. I don't know if they're making. Are they making the playoffs?
No, please don't do it, please.
Wait, rematch? Who the fuck wants to see that?
You hear the type of match? I don't want to see a ladder match with these two.
Why? Loomis is not like a guy that you put in a ladder match.
I think he was in the ladder match at TakeOver. Not standing to whatever the hell that TakeOver was when they had a in 2020, like that was supposed to be TakeOver Tampa, and they had to like kind of redo it, and it was just like TakeOver Performance Center. I think he was in that, and he was actually pretty good in it.
Whoa! You can't say double or nothing on WWE TV.
I don't want to see this.
Oh, this has been going on for so long. It started in September. No, it started in August. People think BCC versus Yas have gone on long. Like, yeah, it's gone on a little longer, but at least the matches were good.
it was funny at first when like Loomis was like supposedly not signed, but then it just got kind of just went downhill from there.
I liked it at first. It was the first month I liked it, and then the last thing I remember liking was when Miz was in the match, and he was like was it a ladder match, and he was like up top, and then Loomis was kind of like came out from underneath the ring and was looking at him.
Yeah. I think it was a cage match, right? Was it a cage match?
It was a cage match, yes. Yeah, it was I don't remember who Miz was facing though, but it was a cage match.
I'll tell you what though, this crowd is eating this segment up though. They're invested, they're chanting, they're standing.
I think that's piped in crowd noise because I don't know why the fuck they doing that.
I mean, they're all standing.
But unless they were happy that they got free shit. I don't know.
Oh, Steve is rubbing off on me. I'm tired.
He said 3, 4, 5, etc. What is he talking about?
I don't like that they're going to do a ladder match considering they just had a ladder match at Extreme Rules. So I don't know why you would need to do another singles ladder match, like so close.
I couldn't think of like 2 wrestlers I don't want to see more in a ladder match.
Yeah, this show's making me want to go take a nap.
Coming up, Candice LeRae, Io Sky.
Indy Hartwell's going to debut here. Calling it.
You can see her husband more.
What?
So she could see her husband more.
Yeah, I think it's time to call her up too. You can do her and Candice versus Damage Control at Rumble for the titles.
Absolutely.
They need more tag teams, and that's an established tag team. Yeah, it's December. This is the dead month of wrestling. Except AEW. For some reason, AEW likes to do some really good matches in December.
So glad you mentioned that. That reminds me what's going on Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Elite Heat number 30. Join us. Winter is coming.
I'll be
Watch
there.
along.
Might be at the show. I'm bringing my friend. He has not been to an AEW show since February 12th, 2020. So.
The Jets have the shittiest luck, Josh. Need the Cardinals to win this game, and Kyler Murray tears his damn ACL. Unbelievable.
I mean, hey, you got your savior, Mike White. Hopefully he could win a game.
Yeah, Mike White needs a flak jacket. Fucking protect
Winner-
himself.
So winter is coming. I also noticed only 4 advertised matches, and they're not even advertising any promos. So I wonder if one of the matches is going to go close to the distance.
2 of the matches.
Well, there's 4. So I think
I'm saying 2 of the matches you could give decent time to.
yeah, I'm just saying like I don't think MJF and Starks is going to go longer. I think that could maybe go 20, 25 at the most, depending on if you want to do athletic. I think you should do athletic.
That's long for a 2-hour show.
What?
I said that's long for a 2-hour show.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like, well, last year we had one match that went a fucking hour. So, what's the other? I know it's MJF Starks, the Elite Death Triangle, and Ruby and Ty. What's the other match on that show? Oh, House of Black have a squash match. So yeah, House of Black have a squash, and then there's really only 3 other actual matches. Ty and Ruby will maybe get 10 to 15. That's not going to get a long time because Ty matches don't go longer than 10 minutes. So
Rightfully so.
they're going to give MJF Starks probably 30 to 45.
Nah, they'll announce something else.
I think Elite, I'm going to say it right now, Elite and Death Triangle go 60 minutes. I think that could go to 60
Tony will announce another match like tomorrow. You'll probably.
I could see him announcing a Bryan Danielson match. I wonder if that's what you. I think if you don't have another match, though, I would not be surprised if they wanted to do Elite Death Triangle, have them go an hour because that's something we haven't seen with this feud yet. And considering that this is the 4th out of 7 matches and we still have 3 more to go. Is it Eddie and Ortiz? Because they're not advertising Eddie and Ortiz. They just said House of Black in action. The poster literally says House of Black are in action this Wednesday. I don't think it's Eddie and Ortiz. I think that's going to be set. I think that might be the week after.
I don't think you go an hour with Elite and Death Triangle if it's not 7th match.
I think 7 matches is a ladder match. I think you can go an hour. Bryan Danielson and Hangman went an hour in the first match, but not in the second.
Well, they don't have to wrestle 7 matches in a row.
Yeah, I'm just saying I think they can go an hour here and be fine because they haven't wrestled in 2 weeks. They haven't. It's true that everybody had last week off, although the Elite were there and didn't come out for some reason for the Austin crowd. They were fucking there.
You could catch Caden on Fightful overbooked, and you could catch him overbooking fantasy too.
I would not mind MJF starts going 60 either. I just don't see MJF working a 60-minute match. Would not mind it. I'm just saying, I think if one of the matches is going to go 60 minutes, I'd prefer Elite and Death Triangle because I think watching those 2 teams have a 60-minute match would be fucking insane.
Well, Hassan, what are you running for?
Yeah, what are we
voting
voting
for? President? What are you doing?
Oh, I love Candace's Titantron so much. She's one of the better ones.
She's running for mayor against Glenn Jacobs.
Well, Hassan, if I was a resident of Tennessee, I'd vote for her.
Yeah, this fucking team.
Are you? Yeah, he did go. I'm just saying, like, I think this version of MJF with the Reign of Terror doesn't feel like an MJF that would go 45 to an hour. I don't know why. I'm just not getting that vibe. I'm not saying that it won't. I'm just saying I'm not getting that vibe off of him right now. That they want to give him those super long matches.
These 2 had some good matches in NXT.
Yep. That TakeOver Toronto match was my favorite match on that card. I did not like the 3 Stages of Hell match that much. Don't fucking show Corey Graves. We just missed a fucking spot because of that. The hell did we have to see Corey and Bayley for? It did nothing to add to this.
Boy, they're having a bunch of audio technical difficulties with Bailey's mic, and Bailey just gave up. She's like, "Fuck y'all."
I just have it on mute, so I don't really care.
They gave her 2 headsets, and neither of them worked, and she just stood up and walked to the apron. Like, screw y'all.
I love how SP3 is expecting me to know things from like when I was barely alive. Triple H and Flair having that match, I was not conceived. I'm fairly confident I was not conceived.
He's giving you a history lesson on the Reign of Terror.
And then JJ and AJ, same thing. I don't think I might have been like 2.
You know who JJ is? Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah,
Okay.
Double J.
That's J-E, double F, J-A,
Oh, I thought you
double
were talking about Drunk Guy
R-E,
JJ.
double T. Or Top Guy JJ. Drunk Guy JJ doesn't work here anymore.
He ain't even show up to work again.
I do hope that they go like super long with Starks and MJF. I just hope it's long as in long like MJF Darby or MJF Punk 1, not long like MJF Mox, which was boring as hell to me. Because when MJF goes long, he can have amazing matches when they let him be up when he's athletic. I just watching the Mox match, I'm very afraid of that they're not going to have him be athletic in this run because that match was not athletic MJF.
Frantic World, this Raw has the potential, if the rest of the night delivers, to be a thumbs up. Potential. But anything can happen.
It's a pretty decent Raw. The matches have been pretty good.
Hopkins now has 2 for 26, Caden.
Good. I need like 18 points out of them. Need like 3 touchdowns? 2 at least? Maybe even 1, as long as he gets
maybe
a
1.
few
Yeah.
Right now I have 4.6 out of him. Stevenson's out, right? You said that?
He's out of the game, but he's not declared out. He may return.
Questionable. Yeah, because Stevenson's the only player who my opponent has left, and then I have Hopkins. 2 receptions, 26 yards. It's 120.32 to 104.98. And there is a 1% chance that I will win the game.
So
which is weird because there's a 1% chance that DeAndre Hopkins finishes the game with 20 points, is what they're saying. Which is kind of weird because he could very much finish this game with 30. He just needs 2 really good catches and he finishes the game with 30 and 2 touchdowns. But
Colt McCoy, baby. Make some magic.
Colt's in?
Yeah, he's the backup.
That's what I thought. Stand by that we would have won if we would have beaten Alabama. So that every time. Would have beaten Alabama. This damn Barmageddon. Who was it? Well, someone last night said they thought Carson Daly was dead.
Yeah.
Who said that? I forgot who said that.
I think it was Neil.
I think it was. He's like, oh, Carson Daly's alive?
It's a new day. Yes, it is.
This orange tint on NXT is so ugly.
I don't mind it. We like the color orange here on True Heel Heat.
I think it's a trick.
I don't think it goes with the white and gold. I mean, it's okay, but
it just makes everybody look super orange. Like we're just watching a bunch of Donald Trump's wrestling.
Easy now, easy.
That's what they look like.
Bayley looks great, by the way. I don't know if anyone mentioned that. So does Dakota.
Oh, Dakota. Oh, boy, Dakota.
I mean, that's about it. That's all that's good about them.
Jeez.
Charlie. I love Charlie.
It's harsh.
I mean, am I lying, though?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You liar.
You didn't even sound convincing saying that.
I'm just tired.
I like your idea, Caden. I want to see Indy. Let's go. Touchdown Cardinals.
Should I learn how to crochet, Romeo?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I'm asking. Do you think I should do it?
Oh, if you want to learn how to do that, is that what you're asking?
Yeah, like should I
Yeah,
do
do
it?
whatever you want.
It looks very relaxing. Frantic World. And Nikita make NXT great again Lions, and SmackDown has Maga the Impaler. every Friday when Valhalla comes out, I just tweet Maga the Impaler. It's hard to like Nikita Lyons when I know that she's just a fucking idiot. Am I the only person who like really doesn't like Shawn Michaels? Like,
Probably
I don't know.
not.
I didn't grow up with him, but I like he just like any match I've watched of his just does not do it for me.
You gotta be shitting me.
About what? About
Shawn
Shawn?
Michaels is the GOAT.
Just not for me. I don't
Greatest
like
of all time.
I don't. I'm a Brett guy.
Ugh.
I'm 100.
Ugh.
I'm 100% a Brett guy. Owen Hart and Brett. Owen and Brett is my favorite match of that era. Love it.
WrestleMania 10?
Yup. That victory roll finish. Whoo boy.
Much better than a swing, I'll tell you that.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, this shit again.
Look, it makes sense that Brett is my favorite when I consider that Dax Harwood is my second favorite wrestler right now.
All right.
Brian
Don't
Danielson.
start. Don't start. CM Punk got to be up in your list too, huh?
What
They're
about
all in
Punk?
the same tree.
What?
I said CM Punk got to be high on your list too.
Not really. I'm not a fan of Punk's in ring.
Wow.
It's fine. Most of it just I don't. Most of my I need. I'm gonna go back. I'm going back right now, and I'm gonna watch older ROH now that I got Honor Club, and just go watch old Punk. But like what I have watched of Punk, like I like Punk and Cena at Money in the Bank, but I think it's an extremely overrated match.
That was one of the most electric crowds of all time.
Yes, it's a fantastic crowd, and that's what sells the match. Fuck it, I'm not a Matt Taven fan. Do not throw me into that category. Do not say I am a Matt Taven fan. I will not take that slander. That was a good finish.
Don't feed into DJ Eric. He's trying too hard to be a heel.
No, I agree though. Fuck Matt Taven.
Io Sky wins with the genius of the sky. They looked
Best
nice.
moonsault in the best moonsault. It looks like it hurts. Because she lands with her knees more than her stomach. Didn't she break somebody's nose with that once?
Sounds familiar.
I feel like she landed on like Charlotte's face during that triple threat at In Your House. Or she landed on Rhea, one of the two's face. I don't know if she like broke a nose, but I know she landed really hard on it. Maybe
Well,
Indy.
at least somebody caught her on the moonsault.
No Indy Hartwell.
Maybe not yet, but maybe one day.
I hope. But I did really like that match.
Hey, Josh,
like
did you see
the
that
clean
report
room.
from earlier?
The what report?
The Riddle report, Josh. Did you see that earlier?
I saw two Riddle reports. You talking about the one of his why they wrote him out for being
Yes.
yeah, I saw that.
James Conner touchdown. Cardinals retake the lead.
Yeah, I said it earlier.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Wow, you really are acting like Steve. Just completely ignore what I say.
Oh shit.
Kanye
Oh,
West.
shit.
Kanye West was named the anti-Semite of the year.
I didn't know they give out those awards.
It's by the watchdog group Stop Anti-Semitism. Vala Riddle was suspended according to a report from bodyslam.net saying that Riddle is going to rehab.
Let me get this. So let me get this straight. Elias. So last week they beat up Elias, right? So he wasn't even in the match, from what I understand.
Yeah, they beat up Elias.
So they beat up Elias, and they had Matt Riddle work the match, but yeah, Riddle is the one that was written out of Raw.
Well, so Solo took out Riddle, and then sources. Yeah, so this is. I want to make sure I have the writer correct. I thought it was Cass. Cass said sources have told me that the reason for pushing back the match, this SummerSlam match, was because Matt Riddle failed a drug test leading up to SummerSlam. This was also the last test under Vince McMahon's regime. With Vince no longer in charge, a new creative direction was taken regarding Riddle, and his big match against Rollins was postponed until Clash at the Castle. Additionally, I was told that the company informed Riddle at the time that another failed drug test would result in a rehab or fired situation, similar to what happened with Jeff Hardy previously. And he says, I was able to confirm that the reason WWE wrote Riddle off TV is because he failed another drug test and will be sent to rehab. The belief going around is that he has already entered treatment or will be going in soon, as most programs run for 30 days, and he would need to be finished in time for his return in 6 weeks. WWE, it was confirmed, it was noted that WWE no longer tests for marijuana. That was another thing he added to the report. I've also
Don't say it.
yeah.
Kevin Owens is so damn entertaining. He gets so easily trolled by Elias.
I can say that I am working to cooperate the report.
The hell is this graphic, ESPN?
When is this? Oh, yeah, the match is in 2 days. On Wednesday is the Carl Anderson-Hikuleo match.
So that's why he's not there tonight.
Yeah, that's what they said. They said he's in Japan.
Did they say New Japan?
They just said he's in Japan handling business. But he'll be at Wrestle Kingdom. So
Indeed.
that's the report today.
The Forbidden Door.
Do y'all think Thunder Rosa is going to show up next week on Dynamite since it's in her hometown?
KO is hilarious.
Right, you saw that?
KO is hilarious.
KO's great.
He just like walked away. He
gets so heated. He gets so heated when he sees Elias. He's like, "You need me? What?"
He like looked at him and then he just like walked away in disbelief.
Safet, I do not care who Matt Riddle is fucking. That's his own business, not mine. Fuck whoever you want to fuck. I could not care less.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
It's not
What
for
do you
me
mean
to
by
know.
Dana White is right about Matt Riddle? We don't know what he was suspended for.
We don't know, and that's why I'm not gonna say anything about that because I'm not gonna speculate
But
about
then
what he was.
also, I mean,
We don't fucking know.
and not only that, I mean, not even that, but technically, Dana White was actually wrong because Dana White was saying that how Matt Riddle wasn't gonna get a job that pays over $200,000, and he's been wrong for years. So
Yeah.
technically, that
hope
doesn't
that-
support
All right.
what Dana White said. That
Yeah.
doesn't really support what Dana White said. So
Yeah, I just hope
mean-
that whatever Matt Riddle's going through, he's report says he's going to go to rehab. I hope that he gets well, and I hope he ends up being healthy and happy and lives a good life. I hope that for everybody. Matt Riddle was supposed to train me in catch wrestling, so I'll always like the guy.
Things just haven't been the same without his bro. Miss you, Randy.
Miss you, We miss you, Randy.
it's crazy. He was showing him the way when, technically Randy got popped for like drugs and steroids and stuff. Don't be like me.
I don't even know how to respond to that. So I just won't.
That was pretty funny though. That was a funny non-response.
Holy shit. Ticketmaster is now voiding people's tickets who bought tickets for Taylor Swift.
Oh boy.
Somebody said they got a message from Ticketmaster support saying, "Hi, your tickets have been exchanged. You now have tickets for WWE." They gave them tickets to WWE instead of Taylor Swift. Oh, Ticketmaster's a wreck. All right, I'll be back. Romeo,
I'll get my money back.
I gotta move.
It's like might as well. Like I just get my money back.
Oh, it's a Matt Riddle tribute concert.
Nah, that's bullshit. I thought that was a blunt.
Good question. Well, oh shit. Look
What
who's
type
in
of
the
treatment is
building.
this with no witness? It's a PG. It's a PG show. What do you expect? This is so stupid. If something happens, because I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
I found out that I can stay in my spot, but my mom and stepdad might be loud. I very much do not like sharing a house with people.
My dog is in the building. My dog.
Is your dog solo?
My dog is Sammy. My dog.
Oh. What did he say about Uzi diamonds in the sky?
I don't even know.
Why does everybody keep spelling Sammy wrong? It's Sami, not Sammy.
Sammy Uso.
My dog.
Why is I got the right shirt on tonight?
This will probably be the last time that Sammy's in the corner of someone in the bloodline.
Yeah, this is it. I think he's getting turned on this week. He's about to get murdered. He's gonna get just shot in the back of the head.
I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen.
And
I
they're
think
very subtly hinting at it.
Yeah, they're hinting at it, and then I know some people are like, it's a little too early to do it. My feeling is I would do it earlier than do it later, because if you do it later, you risk it. You risk the heat dying down. I think you should do it while it's still extremely hot. You're going to have a good Chicago crowd. Do it before it
That's
dies.
the crowd to do it in front of. I think it's time to do it as well. So you get the ball rolling. You don't see Sami Zayn again until he has to get beat down viciously. Vicious beat down.
Killed.
I know they don't do blood, but it's got to look like it could have been blood, you know?
So that's the one thing where you break it and you do blood. You do blood.
Say that again?
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen though. I don't see it happening.
I think like
I could be wrong, but I just don't.
When
I don't see it
KO
happening.
did one of the few times we've seen blood recently in WWE is in 2017 when KO headbutted Vince and they did blood for that. This is a moment where one of the only moments ever where you should do blood. Like this needs it.
Or maybe Vince just like cut himself up backstage, and who knows? And is like, all right, this will make it easier. I don't know.
Because he bled very easily from that too. I think he might have already razor bladed. Or he gets headbutted and then falls to the mat and quickly goes.
I think it's the perfect crowd to do it in front of Chicago. You've already hinted at it last week on SmackDown. They're telling you to tune in. Don't miss this. And then you just you don't see Sammy until the Rumble, and you get the ball rolling on Sammy's revenge, and yeah, Elimination Chamber. You know where that's gonna be. You know that's gonna be in freaking what is
Montreal?
it? Montreal.
At the
So you got to set up something there.
Sold out crowd.
And then eventually you lead to WrestleMania where it's KO and Sammy against the Usos, ending their reign. Yep. Sammy does not need to be anywhere near Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for winning the Rumble, challenging the title. None of that. If you want to do that later down the line, if Roman's still champ, maybe.
I think they do Sammy, Kevin, and yeah, I would go ahead. I think Yeah, I think you do it while it's still hot. You risk dragging it on too long if you wait too long. And
Yeah, I know they won't do any blood. I'm just saying, you just wish
I
it
don't
was.
I don't think they will. I'm saying I think you should. I don't know. I don't know if Fox would care like a ton if they did a little. I don't know how Fox. I know I think USA is okay with it. I don't know how Fox feels. But Fox has some violent stuff on their programming, so I don't know why they would care. Like that's the same program that has Family Guy. Or they
Whatever.
did.
I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued to tune into SmackDown and see what happens. I mean,
Yeah, this has got me tuning in to SmackDown.
Got me curious.
I'll be watching. They got me to tune in. Romeo, did you see the clip today of Skip Bayless calling Shannon Sharp jealous of Tom Brady?
Oh yeah, that was very awkward and uncomfortable.
Dude, Shannon looked like legit, like really pissed.
Well, I should have reached across the table and smacked the shit out of him.
He wanted to. You could tell he really wanted to. I'm interested to see the fallout of that, because that was where I think Skip crossed the line. And I think the last year I've kind of seen Shannon more and more getting like more pissed at him, like more than usual.
Whole personal attack.
Yeah. He did not need to do that. That was like I saw somebody say if Tom Brady told Skip to divorce his wife, he would do it.
Not only that, but I think even the whole thing in general, I just don't think Skip had a good his argument wasn't legit to what Shannon Sharp was saying to begin with.
Yeah, it didn't like my issue with Skip is I get you love Tom Brady. I get he's the greatest player of all time. Awesome. I love Tom Brady. I think he's the greatest player of all time. You can still admit that he's having a very bad season, which he is. He is objectively having a bad season. Very likely the worst season of his career. You can admit that.
He has the worst QBR of his career. So
yeah, and he has better weapons.
That tells you all you need to know.
Last season in New England, that was a train wreck, and that was up until that point, that was probably his worst season. He has much better weapons in Tampa.
Mr. Irrelevant just beat him.
No, got killed by Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy became the first ever quarterback to beat Tom Brady in their debut.
Yeah. It was just like the argument he was just making didn't make any sense to pretty much say that he pretty much wasn't warranted criticism because of what he's already accomplished, which is like everyone has bad seasons. It's not like Jordan had a bad season. He didn't have a great Wizards run. It's okay to say people don't have great runs. And what Shannon Sharp was saying, he was accurate with what he was saying, because last week everyone gave all the credit to Tom Brady for that comeback win, right? But yeah, nothing to the defense, right? Nobody mentioned the defense. But then also the defense gets blamed for San Francisco yesterday.
Oof. Hit him with that rock bottom.
Oh.
How old is Solo? He's 9 years old.
Yeah, I was checking. He's 29.
I didn't know his middle name was Yokozuna. Wow. Did you guys know that?
I did not know that.
Joseph Yokozuna Fatu. Oof. I don't think we're going to see Elias again until the Royal Rumble. I don't think we're going to see him again, man. If this is going where I think it's going. Maybe we could see Ezekiel at the Royal Rumble, too. Nah, Kevin Owens got to come save him. I would like it, though, if Elias gets taken out here.
I mean, it looks like he is going to be taken out here. Samoan spike onto the chair, or a haluva kick into the corner with the chair up.
Uh-oh.
They just brought Elias back, and they're going to write him off again? Been back for like a month. Oh. Stunner.
Shit. They might be setting up a tag match. Maybe Sammy doesn't get turned on Friday. Unless you do the tag match Friday. You'd have to invite KO and Elias to SmackDown.
I've done more in my 24 years of life than you've ever done, Skip. Such a good moment. I'm better at life than you.
Oh, man. I've already got... This isn't a bad show. So this isn't a reflection of it, but I've already got like 6 LVPs.
That's a lot. He said 6 LVP. Sounds like the Buccaneers O line from yesterday.
Well, you could probably say the same about the Jets. Here, have at our Mike White. Just kill him.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could say that. I mean, at least Mike White looked better compared to Tom Brady did yesterday. Which, honestly, I think he gets one more game.
Look at the Air Force. Oh, look at Vince McMahon on WWE TV.
KO. I already know my LVP.
That second hour was pretty mid. Besides, like the Candice Io match.
Yes, besides that.
Everything else was just not that great. Because I think it was that, and then like the Miz segment was the only other thing that happened in that whole hour.
I did laugh at KO giving the stunner to Elias.
Oscar Rhea should be the next.
No, I think both times he showed KO was funny. I thought his backstage segment was funny when he saw Elias, and then this was funny too. So
John Cena's going to be on SmackDown to announce he's entering the Rumble, right, guys?
I think so.
I think he's gonna be on SmackDown to announce Peacemaker 2, season 2.
Once again, if we don't get Peacemaker in the Royal Rumble, what are we doing? 2 missed opportunities.
Now, the only reason why I don't see it happening is because like the studio itself.
It's perfect promotion.
But Warner Discovery has the rights to Peacemaker, not NBC, not Fox.
Okay.
No, I'm saying it would be cool. I don't disagree that it wouldn't be cool. It's just there's a number of factors that I already know was not going to happen.
I can dream.
Sometimes dreams got to be crushed.
Remember the graphic I would show on screen from the last Rumble? With him in the Royal Rumble background?
Yeah. I still remember that. I was like, man, were we wrong for that? Instead, we got Shane McMahon.
The women of Raw are going to have, 3 decent matchups tonight.
Rhea had a TV singles match last week, Volab. She was in a triple threat last week. Asuka without the makeup.
Who to the troops? Is Romeo? Do you know if Anthony Romeo is going to attend Tribute to the Troops?
I don't even know who that is.
That's your buddy.
It's not my buddy guy.
It's your buddy, pal.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, so I was catching some of when I was watching the watch along for the UFC that you guys were doing. I saw that Dana White wasn't happy with the main event
Yes.
to the point that he was like, "All right, 2 other guys are gonna fight for the title, for the vacated title."
He made the fight on the spot. Oh my god. Freaking Patriots. Third string running back. Kidding me?
What did he do?
He's just killing the Cardinals.
Cardinals
Running
aren't
all
good.
over them.
Oh, Lord.
Stevenson is out.
Yeah, I'll be back.
There you go, Caden. All you need is DeAndre Hopkins to have a great second half. Your opponent's player has been eliminated. Here comes mommy. Oof. My condolences, SB3. Let's go, mommy.
Oh my God, Romeo.
Surprised we haven't heard those chants yet. Like, why is nobody
Dude, this
chanting
is
that?
Kana. That's not Oscar. This is Kana.
Did you say Kana?
I said this is Kana. This is not Oscar. This is Kana.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
It is. This is 100%. This is she's becoming Kana, which makes sense because Triple H loves her. Like if you remember when he introduced when they had Regal introduce Asuka, they introduced her as Kana.
Right.
And they said this is Kana, now known as Asuka.
Same thing they did with
Hideo
Kenta
Itami.
when he
Kenta.
turned into Hideo Itami.
Yep, same thing. I miss when they did that. I know why they don't do it anymore. It was still really cool. Because it acknowledges their past.
Yeah, she is beautiful when she doesn't have that, green shit all over her eyes.
Even with the green shit, I like it. I love Asuka. She is my prototypical wrestler. or like my second favorite. So my favorite wrestling type is catch wrestling. But my second favorite type is like striking, hard hitting, like someone like a Kana or a Shibata.
Or Sammy Guevara.
Whatever you say, Romeo. Totally. A Darby Allin, totally.
You know what I was doing there.
Third would be a Sammy Guevara because I like spot foos. But that's why like Dax Harwood's my favorite. Dax Harwood and Bryan Danielson are my two favorite wrestlers. Because Bryan Danielson works the Shibata style, but he does catch wrestling too. So that's my favorite. And then Dax Harwood just does mat wrestling, like Brett or Owen.
Vote on the poll. Who wins? Mommy or Asuka?
I feel like this match is the closest we could get to a women's version of Triple H versus Katsuyori Shibata.
Damn. Rhea Ripley's good. She's not the female Triple H.
She's 100% female Triple H.
No way.
Yes, she is.
No way.
She's 100% a female Triple H. That's 100% what she is.
I'm not sure there is a female Triple H.
There is. Her name's Rhea Ripley. Also, her theme is amazing. I love the new theme so much. I had it on repeat all last week. While I was like working on my final assignments and studying, I just kept listening to her theme. It's very good. I think Code Orange might have done that. I know somebody else did it. That was not Def Rebel. Although I think they might be credited for it. I know like other people went and helped. You know what? While we're in a commercial, I'm just going to mute myself and listen to Rhea's theme.
Oh, boy.
You fucking mark!
I love all the Judgment Day themes. I think like the way they remix Damien's and Finn's to be Def Rebel and to have like that darker tone, but still sound like their OG themes is amazing. Like I love Finn's new theme. Did Finn come out with that weird gimp mask at War Games? Because he used it a few weeks. He did it like Extreme Rules against Edge was he used that mask? I don't think he's used it since. I eat, sleep, breathe the demons in your dreams. Judgment Day is astronomically better. Like I actually think they're a very good group right now. I have my issues with Dom, but I think I don't even mind Dom that much right now. I think he's fine. They're using him much better. Okay, yeah, he did. Okay, he did wear it as Survivor. Yeah, because I didn't watch War Games. I was at WrestleCade, so I haven't watched any of that show. I think I watched the first match, and that's about it. Or I like half watched it. I had it like on while I was doing stuff. But yeah, I need to go back and watch him versus AJ. And yeah, so that first that match at AJ and Finn at TLC 2017 was the first time I had ever seen Finn Balor or AJ Styles wrestle. So it was my second ever wrestling pay-per-view I'd watched.
Oh, Romeo disappeared.
His internet or his computer crashed.
Poor guy.
Oh, this happens. It's expected. Torn his ACL. That's what I thought.
Well, season over.
Been a good match.
It hasn't been bad.
We need Romeo back. I don't know where he went. We need him to get his computer fixed.
I don't know where he went. He probably got sick of watching Monday Night Raw.
Blue Mist is odd. I haven't seen her use the Blue Mist yet.
Oh,
Good match, though. Good finish. Dominic getting Blue Misted. Pretty good selling, actually, by him.
well, that's why you said it. I'm like way behind. What's up,
Did
boy?
you just get to the finish of the match?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
What's up, boy?
Dun, 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 dun.
How you doing, boy? What you doing?
Why would it matter if the ref saw her misting somebody who's not in the match? I don't think that matters. This should be a really good match. Rollins and Lashley, that's the last match we got left. They're going to get a lot of time now. Probably get 25 or 20, 25. Because there shouldn't be another segment.
Hopefully.
This show has flown by. It has not felt like 3 hours. It felt like maybe 2.
Well, it was 2 for me since I missed the first hour, so.
Thank God Romeo's back.
What, you can't stand to be left alone here with Josh?
It just got really quiet because I was dealing with some stuff over here. So I had to mute my mic. So nobody was talking for like 5 minutes.
Computer was bugging out.
I had a dog climb on top of me, though. A big dog. I got a scratch on my arm to prove it. You can kind of see the red right there.
That reminds me of my dog Sami Zayn, who this Friday night is going to get turned on. You see that SmackDown commercial? They're telling you, does Roman Reigns have something special planned for the honorary use? That's how they're wording
Yeah, he's going to
it.
beat his ass. To take him out back. He's going to take the horse out back and send him to the glue factory.
So you gonna offend Prince like that?
What's that?
So you gonna offend Prince like that?
Who offended him?
You said your dog Sammy. I'm like, what? What about Prince?
That's my dog. No, Prince is your dog. Not my dog.
It's our dog.
Did you get to watch that match, Romeo?
Yes.
How'd you feel about the mist?
I like
The blue mist.
I can never tell when she has the mist in her mouth. That's what she said.
She does amazing with the mist. She's fantastic.
I was like, I really want her to mist them right now, but I don't know if she has it. Boom, she has it.
So that's like I love Malachi using the mist too, but Malachi, you can tell when he has the balloon, when he's popped the balloon in his mouth. Asuka, she does a great job at hiding it.
Fooled me.
Yeah, the blue mist too. That different color there.
Gotta switch it up every now and then.
New Japan just announced they're doing an event in New South Wales.
Nice.
A 4-day event. It's the first ever Oceania Cup.
Nice.
I know Oceania.
When's that?
That's just what they're called. The Oceania Cup.
I mean, when's that?
Oh, they didn't say. Just sometime next year. Maybe. I wonder if they're going to do it around Clash at the Castle.
New Japan and their show announcements with no actual date, just a year.
They always do that.
Unbelievable.
Come in 2023. Oh,
They just do 2023.
Thank you.
I mean, that's what AEW did when they announced that they're going to England, though. Same thing. Isla Dawn didn't.
I mean, that's more understandable because they probably still have like no clue of when exactly. Because I know they did the same thing with Canada until they actually announced, "Oh, October we're going to Toronto."
Yeah, they announced Winnipeg very early, though. Like
Hawkins not doing you any favors, Caden.
What? I know. Oh yeah, I'm pissed. Yeah, I'm excited to see AEW in Winnipeg though. That should be fun with Kenny and Jericho both being from there. Are they running Bell MTS? Let me see. What arena are they running in Winnipeg? Is it up yet? The Canada Life Center. Is that what they call Bell MTS now? It is. Yeah, I think it used to be called Bell MTS. Yes, Bell MTS place. Exactly. It's I believe it's the smallest arena in the NHL. They're running some very interesting places this next year. Like they got Dallas, San Antonio, Denver, fine. Going to Seattle, Portland, Fresno, Lexington, Dayton, El Paso, Laredo, Texas.
Cow Palace.
Yeah, Phoenix, San Francisco. They're running. I think someone said like it was like 75% of the places they're running they've never been to.
Well, they all the West Coast. They're always on the Midwest.
I don't think
South.
They haven't ran Lexington. They haven't ran Laredo. They haven't ran El Paso. They haven't ran Dayton. Like, I think Los Angeles they've ran before, but that's the only one that they've ran. I think for like the first 3 months, that's the only city that they've ran. Unless there's Kentucky debut, Dayton, Ohio debut, El Paso, Laredo, Arizona, San Fran, and Winnipeg. All these venues they never ran before. I'd be screaming if I got eye drops. I hate eye drops.
Did you scream like Dominic just screamed?
Very likely, yes. Like when you go to the eye doctor, you can or at least the one I go to, you can pay extra to not do the eye drops. They use a different machine. I pay the extra. I refuse to do eye drops.
That's a bit dramatic.
Nothing's going in my eyes. I've been told to get contacts. My mom's been wanting me to get contacts for a while. And I'm like, no, where are my glasses? I'm not putting anything in my eyes.
Dolph looks like he's ready to host a New Year's Eve countdown show.
Oh, never mind. It's New South Wales, Australia. I thought it was Wales and England. It's Australia.
Wow. He just offended all the people in Wales.
Cool. Go back to your island. Y'all were formed because you were the misfits and the convicts.
I'm not gonna lie. I really don't care about this promo.
What, the Lashley video?
No,
Or the
the
Ziggler
Dolph,
video?
the Dolph,
Oh, the
the
Ziggler?
Dolph promo. Yeah.
He tried to make the US feel important, but he doesn't even feel. I've seen him in fucking how long?
I'm just patiently waiting for this match to start.
What are we building to? Is it going to be Theory Ziggler at the Rumble? If you're gonna, is Lesnar gonna be there? Are we gonna get Lesnar Lashley again?
Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Romeo, did you see I beat you in fantasy basketball this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, suck it.
Well, my two best players are out, just so you know.
I haven't touched my team in 3 weeks.
So what are you bragging about?
I still was able to beat you. Anthony Davis is carrying my team right now.
You should see the bragging Chris G was doing.
On what?
Fantasy basketball. He beat Jaquan, and he completely bragged about it.
Carl
That's
Anthony
gonna be
Towns
Chris'
and LaMelo Ball, both injured for me.
They're gonna be that's gonna be his downfall. Ball still injured?
I think this show's been pretty decent. The in-ring has been very good. I think a lot of people are complaining about it though, which I don't have the same complaints. Yeah, I know. At SP3, I was like 25 minutes because they ran into that commercial break with 30 minutes to go. And I was like, well, there's one thing left. And then they spent 10 minutes doing video packages and entrances.
And
now we're
a
making
boring Dolph Ziggler
10,
promo.
10 to 15. Oh my God, Matt Patricia.
No, come on.
So bad. Colt McCoy. How's Colt playing?
He just threw an interception.
Did he really?
Like literally as soon as you said that. The ball was floating in the air, and you're like, how is Colt McCoy doing? It's like a shitty pass. I'm like, this is getting picked off.
Oh, I hate I hate entrance, ad break entrance. They do. I've been saying forever. They do too many commercials. I don't know why they do. Like even watching SmackDown, it feels like they do double the amount of commercials as AEW, and I don't understand why. It confuses me.
And Cole McCoy got kicked in the face after he threw that pick.
I wonder if I can calculate. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through SmackDown and Dynamite from this week and calculate the amount of time that there is non-commercial segments that are not backstage, like in the ring, in the arena, whatever, and see the difference. Because it's got to be a big difference.
Wow. And New England just fumbled it the next play, and Arizona ran it back for a touchdown.
What is happening?
That's funny. That is funny.
This game's on ESPN, right?
Yep.
All right. Where's the Peyton cast or the Manning cast? Cast.
ESPN 2.
College football is not over, Volab. They still have bowl games. So he won't be done until after that and after the championship game. And even then, I don't know if he'll come back.
Oh, he'll come back.
I don't know if he wants to.
I think he does.
That ball went right into the Cardinals player. Like, went right into his stomach. All they needed to do was just give him a little tappy tap, and they didn't do it.
He shouldn't be allowed to get back up and then run it back.
He wasn't down by contact. Oh, that ball might have touched the ground.
Damn, you tell me.
What'd you say?
No, I'm saying the Pats couldn't play like this again. The Jets couldn't. I mean, the Pats couldn't play like this against the Jets this year.
Dolores, I get what you're saying about AEW going all over the place, but I also think that it is, at least for the live audience, it is much better.
That is a show for like people with how do you say it?
ADHD?
There you go.
Yeah, 100%. That's why I love it.
But if you notice, a lot of like TV shows are like that nowadays.
I do think it's gotten a lot better. Yeah, it was ruled an incomplete pass.
They don't want y'all scrolling through your phone, so they throw everything at you at once.
Yeah, I think over time it's gotten better. They've let moments breathe more, but the if you're in person, you do want it going here. Let's keep going, and they do add like if you're there are legit commercial breaks here and there.
Yeah, they do that better.
2 or 3 like normal non-picture
in person. What they do, yeah. In person, what they do better too.
I need bathroom breaks. I need to go get something from the.
I'm saying like
which they
give, what I like in person too.
They do give you those though.
Yeah.
They do. I think AEW has found like recently, the last year, I think they found that very good middle ground of keeping things going at a very good pace and not letting anything die, but you still do get 2 or 3 spots a show where it's a normal commercial break where nothing's happening at all.
Yeah, they also do a good job at when they have entrances, they don't go into commercial.
Yeah, they don't ever do that. It's amazing. They shouldn't. I think that's extremely
because it's so weird. The Raws that I've been to, it's so weird when they just like stand there, like the music stops playing, everything turns dark.
They just stand there.
They're playing the commercials, and then when it gets back on, they make it seem like it was playing the whole time.
Yeah, like the Raw in Jacksonville before WrestleMania, like that one where everyone thought Cody was going to return. Kevin Owens was standing in the ring for like 15 minutes because he had entered.
Yeah. Nothing will ever top that.
And they did like a ton of promos. And so they asked Kevin Owens,
"Oh,
like,
yeah,
why are you just standing there?" He goes, "I don't know. This is stupid."
No, you hear him. He says, "We just saw this.
Why are they showing this? Why are they showing this? This just happened." He's like, "This just happened." I mean, it was good for like that for those parts, but it was like something like, that's a complete waste of time.
Yeah, the he's like, "We just saw this." He hated it. He was so mad. The wrestlers hate it because they just have to sit out there and buy time for 10 minutes. They hate that. It's awkward. Everybody says it's awkward. That's why, like, I much.
And also, it wasn't like it was and the match wasn't bad either. That's what made it kind of like, damn, you could have given this guys more time.
Yeah, instead of doing 30 video packages, let's give them time. Like with WWE, it feels like every time they start a match and they get it going, and you're like, okay, this is going, I'm enjoying this. Commercial break. Like,
oh yeah, they did that shit a lot.
Give us picture in picture. Please give us some picture in picture. At least, like, that way, if I want to keep watching, I can. But if I don't want to, I don't have to. But at least gives me the option. That's why I put my VPN on and I pay for AEW Plus AEW Plus because I prefer to watch every match in full, and I'm okay with that. I don't need those heavy bathroom. Like, I'm fine for 2 hours. I usually don't need to go to the bathroom over a 2-hour period unless like I drink like a ton of water. I'm usually fine. So just let me watch all the wrestling. Also, Austin Theory watching the Tron like a normal person. Amazing. Good job, Hunter.
That's hilarious.
The simple things in life, man.
Hey, why don't you enjoy these commercials without picture in picture? Let me show you this Barmageddon commercial. Maybe you'll be interested in watching.
Is it on commercial right now? Because I'm
was the fumble overturned?
Yep.
Yeah, it ruled an incomplete pass.
Well, it's the Patriots. They got all the calls.
That one was it hit the ground. I saw it.
Unbelievable.
I even said that. I was like, it hit the ground. They're overturning this.
Damn, Romeo having a bad night.
Suck. Bad 2 nights. Chargers could have helped me out either.
Well, the Jets didn't help themselves too, so. Even though it wasn't exactly like Josh Allen had a great game.
No, they're very beatable.
Yeah, they got to fire Cliff. It's been 3 or 4 years now at this point.
I think this is year 4.
Yeah, I was saying, I think this is year 4.
Because I think he's been there since Kyler has been the starter, right? So.
Oh my God! Ben Simmons tweeted the false accusations video, or posted on his Instagram.
That bum.
So Ben Simmons watches AEW, confirmed. I feel like a lot of basketball players watch AEW. It feels like a very like a basketball heavy show. But there's a big crossover.
They've seen the commercials during Inside the NBA.
Yeah, it could be that too. Speaking of that, did you see when Shaq got thrown into the tree, to the Christmas tree?
Oh, yeah.
No, I haven't seen this.
He got pushed into the tree because he was trying to take Kenny's spot. When Kenny does like that big screen thing when he runs.
Oh my.
That's
so Shaq
not
was trying to beat him.
I remember when Shaq
was trying to beat him. Yeah, Shaq was trying to beat him, and then Kenny deliberately pushed him, and he ran into the tree.
Just search on Twitter, Shaq Christmas tree.
Okay. I remember when Shaq was gonna have the match. They had that. They had the segment where Charles was saying like, "I have like what was it called? It the Black Tornado is what he called his move." That was so funny. Shaq. Yeah. It's right here. Shaq Christmas tree. Kenny tossed Shaq into a Christmas tree. Oh my God! Oh my god.
Yo, that shit was hilarious. I like that one and the turkey. Remember he got the turkey thrown at him? That shit was hilarious.
Oh my god, he threw him and they pounced him.
He got the fucking the guy hit him with the turkey in the back of his head.
Yeah, he was saying false accusations about something. Accusations. False. Accusations. You know what? Speaking of Swerve,
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I'm gonna rewatch that Shane Taylor Swerve match. Or STP Swerve match. All right, that should be the last commercial break of the night. Yeah, the WWE commercials very much turn me off from watching. Like, that's why I don't watch SmackDown. So I'm like, this is 2 hours, yet I feel like half of this show, like an hour of the show is commercials. So I don't watch. Like, I'll just watch the YouTube videos and it combines, usually it shows most of what you need from the match and with no commercials. And if there's something really good, I'll go back and watch it.
You're watching live this Friday.
Yeah, I'll be watching live this Friday. I watched live last Friday too, because I was interested in the card. I do usually watch Raw. Raw is like the only, I think, I don't watch NXT. I usually don't watch SmackDown. The only show I will usually watch every week is Raw, because there's not really like that and Monday Night Football are the only two things on Mondays. And I actually don't mind Raw as much as other people. Even when it's like not great, it usually has like one or two really good matches.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot more tolerable when football's on. Because I could just divert my eyes to my phone and be like, when football's not on, you ain't got no choice. You just got to sit there and watch.
I actually think tonight's been pretty good.
Was Top Guy on yesterday?
For the early games.
Yeah, I think he was, because I had checked in at one point.
For the early games? Pretty sure he wasn't happy about his team.
Yeah. I was going to do more streams yesterday, but my friend ended up coming over around like 12:30. And then once he left, I needed to go nap for a little bit before I joined the Sunday Night Football stream. I was so tired. And then I slept until noon today. What time's the World Cup game tomorrow, Romeo?
2.
Okay.
Eastern.
I should be good for that. Man, getting Lashley up into the Falcon Arrow is impressive.
Which countries are left?
Tomorrow is it Morocco, Croatia?
Tomorrow is Croatia, Argentina. Wednesday is Morocco, France.
Is it Morocco, France?
Yes. And then the final is Sunday at 10 a.m. Thankfully, not against football.
So how many teams are left? 4?
Semifinals. The only big player left is Messi.
No, Mbappe.
Oh, Mbappe's left too, yeah.
What the hell is that?
French phenom.
He's very good.
That's who they're really hoping the finals is. Messi versus him.
Messi versus Mbappe. Yeah, people wanted the Ronaldo Messi final.
But Ronaldo's a bench player now.
I know. He's washed.
He's too busy on Instagram.
He's getting ready to go to Saudi Arabia. He's getting used to the Qatar weather.
Oh, they are gonna pay him so much money. My God.
He's like
for a wash guy.
The weather. He's like getting used to it. He's like, this is where I'm gonna be the rest of my life.
He is cashing in.
Yep.
Oh, he's gonna play
Man.
in Saudi.
Yeah, that's the
They're gonna
rumor.
throw the bank at him.
Yeah. If
You
I
can't turn it down.
if the my hope is if the Carl Anderson and Shinsuke stuff, like with Shinsuke and Noah and Carl going to Wrestle Kingdom, if that goes well and Hunter decides to do some more crossovers with New Japan or Noah or DDT, God, I hope they let Tyler Black do something.
Yeah, that's
Like-
not happening.
If
Tyler
you
Black.
Now that's a name I've not heard in a long time. A long time.
It's funny you put that up though, because I'm more like when I talk about Rollins now, I'm more likely to call him Tyler Black. Mainly because I know some people who trained at his school. And when you talk about his school, you call it's the
The
it
School of
has
Black.
it's Tyler Black is in the name. It's like Black something.
He just in the School of Black.
It's like something. Yeah, it's called something like that. So I'm more likely. Like I call him Tyler Black now, which is weird because I never watched ROH with him in it. Dude,
Never tapped
wrap
out to
your
a swing
ankles
in the
in
main
your-
event. I'll
get
tell you
up.
that much.
Get up! Oh my god. But I would love. I still think that a money match is him versus Ospreay. Make it happen. Figure it out. Do it.
Damn.
Black and Brave Wrestling Swell. Thank you, Armand.
Damn. Hit him with that counter.
I have heard that it is hell. That one and oh shit. He won with the pedigree.
Not just any pedigree. The
Yeah,
counter,
the
the
clutch
spear to the
pedigree, but
pedigree.
he's hit him with that before and hasn't won.
Pinned him
Well,
clean.
At least I know who wins.
And then Lashley just got back up. Maybe
Lashley
you should have
fixed-
sold that a little more.
He's fixing to get suspended.
But I wonder if they were running short on time. So he couldn't really sell it.
Of course. This is stupid.
He didn't mean to do that, obviously. He thought that was Seth.
What? You can't do that. Who the fuck are you?
This is stupid.
Is he going to take out Adam Pearce?
That's a bit dramatic right there.
What did he say to him? You are what?
Fired. Who the fuck are you firing Bobby Lashley?
Adam Pearce versus Bobby Lashley at the Rumble?
Nah.
Give me an Adam Pearce
No,
match,
nobody wants to see it.
please.
Nobody
That
wants
last-
to see that shit.
That Lashley Lesnar feud is happening
I
on
want to see an
SmackDown,
Adam Pearce
not
match.
Raw. Fox was like, "Hey, we want Brock Lesnar. All right, you're gonna have to take Bobby Lashley too."
You have to do Adam. Please give me an Adam Pearce match. I
Said
want to
no
see
one
an Adam
ever.
Pearce match so badly. He can like Lashley can squash Adam Pearce.
You can put him in the Royal Rumble. Yeah, you can waste a slot, sure. Sorry,
Yeah, that'd be
Tozawa, we
fun.
need this for Adam Pearce. You could do that.
You could do. I think you could do Adam Pearce and Bobby Lashley on a Raw. And just have Lashley squash him. I remember when they were they were teasing Adam Pearce versus Roman. I was so mad when they didn't do it. I wanted it so badly.
Let's wrap up this Raw. Everybody, please, thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down for the show. Can you type it in the chat? I can't do a poll because if I try to open a window right now, my computer will freeze. Match of the night, I'm going to say the main event. What do you people say?
What would you say the match of the night was?
Lashley Rollins. What about you?
I'll go with Oscar Rhea.
What do you say, Josh, for the 2 hours you saw?
Oscar Rhea.
Yeah, the women, I think there's actually not even a bad match from the show. Besides, like, I didn't care for Elias and Solo that much because Elias doesn't really just in ring doesn't do it for me. But I thought
He
every
doesn't
other
do it for
match was
anybody.
pretty good. Would you say, Romeo?
He don't do it for anybody.
Remember, it was all good. It was all good 2019 ago.
I really
Everyone
thought
wanted to
I
walk with
thought this was a
Elias.
pretty good show, though.
Everyone wanted to walk with him. Look, now nobody want to walk with him.
My MVP is Alexa and Seth. Your number one contenders.
I'll do my MVP. Alexa. I think Alexa had number one contender, probably the best character stuff on the show for Alexa.
Besides Kevin Owens.
Shut up.
Alexa heard you. Josh, who's your MVP?
Oh,
Alexa
Kevin
doesn't want to shut
Owens.
up.
Bliss. I'll say Bliss then.
Yeah, that's how you got to do it. I learned a long time ago.
It doesn't go off. Bliss was my number one.
All right, my LVP. I said I had a lot of them. Here they all are. Miz, Gargano, Dexter, Pierce, Elias, Dominic, and the Taylor Swift fans that Kaden told us about. Those are all my LVPs.
My LVP is definitely Elias because he got killed and then he got stunned by KO.
Yours, Josh.
Elias easily.
Easily.
I'm looking at Nikki Bella.
That
Armageddon's on right now.
Nikki's on the show, yeah.
All right.
She's found a new calling in life at the bar. Thumbs in the middle. We'll give this a thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down in a few. As soon as Josh hears what I said. There we go. Wait on you, Josh. There you go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm in a nice mood. Barely a thumbs up. Barely.
Actually, I really liked that show, actually. That was pretty good.
Middle from Josh.
I had it
guys
on
in the
mute during
chat?
the promo that everyone's talking about, the Gargano Miz stuff. I had it on mute, so I don't really care. The worst thing I had on mute.
Middle.
The in-ring was was pretty good tonight. That's why I'm putting the thumbs up. The
Thumbs in
in-ring
the
was
middle
very good.
from the chat. Radar Raw Superstars gets the thumbs in the middle. Since that's the majority. Let me tell you what's going on this week. Sports Channel's going to be busy
Yes, we
because
will.
tomorrow, World Cup watch along, that is at 2 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow night, back here on the Wrestling Channel, and X3. Wednesday, also on the Sports Channel, 2 p.m. Eastern again, Morocco, France, True Elite Sports 100. Wednesday night, winter is coming. Dynamite watch along. Blunt Impact Thursday. I don't have a thumbnail for that yet. Impact, feel free to advertise something.
Just so they didn't even show up.
Saturday, True Hill Heats, also on the Sports Channel. Saturday, football, Bills, Dolphins. That'll be at nighttime, 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe. Sunday on the Sports Channel, football watch-alongs all day long. And Sunday night, Giants, Commanders, Giants, Commies.
Giants and the Commies.
A lot of stuff on the Sports Channel this week, as well as here on the Wrestling Channel, as you always know.
Yeah, I'll be at Dynamite, so should be a fun night.
Should be. As long as the main event doesn't end in a swing, I think we're good. Josh, where are going to find you?
This guy is so obsessed with the damn swing.
I won't. I'll never stop mentioning it.
Anyway, I hope you do by Wednesday because I'm over it. Anyway,
I'll say
you
it
can find
more.
me at JMPunk321 Twitter and Instagram. You can find me here Wednesday too. Radio Raw Superstars. If Romeo talks about the swing again, I'm gonna write like a very angry tweet, just so you know.
Caden, we're gonna find you.
You can find me at Kaden, KADEN_FTW over on Twitter. I do not have a hive because Twitter is fine. It's not dying like everybody thought it was. I'm also on Fightful Overbooked. I might be on FMC tomorrow morning. I don't know yet. I'll text Jeremy and see if I am. And I can go torture SP3 for a little bit. Might be on the World Cup thing tomorrow too.
Feel free to. Cool. You can follow me, True Heel Romeo, on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for joining us. Thumbs up this video if you haven't already. Rated Raw Superstar 77. We'll see you all week.